Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Let's start this again. Hi. I know we did this already. I know we did this already. We've already been live. But as I was getting ready to leave the house, I heard the knock on the door, and it was UPS delivering a package. And I would have saved it for tomorrow, except it says it's a new title with sale date being today. So the book is being published today. I couldn't not open it today. I'm not going to be able to read it today, but I can show you what it is. It is a hardcover. I know that. So let's see what it is. I don't know. Hi, my cozy little library. I apologize that there wasn't any audio at the beginning. I was fiddling with the controls. You know, I'm outside. I'm in my car. So I was fiddling with the controls, trying to figure out placement for the camera / phone. But you know what? This is not going to be a problem very soon because I also have a package to open. This one I bought myself. It is this package right here, which is going to be some kind of a mount, so I can mount the phone to like the sun visor in the car, which allows me to get better angles. I bought this about a month and a half ago. Longer. So it says on here the ship date is 5/9/25, which in America is May 9th, 2025, but I didn't buy this in May. I think I bought this in September, which should say 9/5/2025. But I need to open that. I need to open that. It came, it came recently, and I wasn't in the space to open it back when it first came, but we're not going to focus on that. We're just going to use what we have, which is propping up the phone the way it is and just showing you the book. So we have a new book. Let's see what it is together. It goes on sale today from Penguin Random House. So thank you so much to the publishers for having gifted me this book. Whatever it is, I'm going to be excited. Oh, and it is a special release because it's wrapped in plastic. It's like shrink wrapped in plastic inside of the package. So it's a regular envelope with bubble wrap, but you can also see that it is wrapped in plastic. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, I'm gonna close my eyes so I can show it to you before. What is it? I don't know what it is. Oh, it is Red Rising. Red Rising by Pierce Brown. It is a special release. Oh my word. It is the deluxe edition of Red Rising by Pierce Brown. It has sprayed edges. It has foil slipcase. It's a full wrap. It has a fold out poster. It has illustrated end papers. And look at the gorgeous artwork. Wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. It goes on sale today. It's out today. On the back, it says, my love, remember the cries when winter died for spring skies. Let's read that again. My love, remember the cries when winter died for spring skies. Remember the cries when winter died for spring skies? I'm reading it like it's a question. It's not a question, it's a statement. This is gorgeous. This would make an excellent gift. If you know someone who is a big fan of the Red Rising series, the Pierce Brown Red Rising series, this would make an excellent gift for them. And it's coming out just in time for the holiday season, the big gift giving season where you buy things for people that they wouldn't necessarily buy for themselves. This goes on sale today, like I said, and it's $50. It's $50. It is the kind of purchase that you would want, but probably wouldn't buy yourself, because if you're on a budget and you're thinking, you know, holiday season, I want to buy gifts for the people that I love, how far on that list do you put your own gift? Like, how far on that list do you have to go before you start buying presents for yourself? So this is, you know, it might be a sizable chunk of money to spend on something just for you, especially if you read the books already and you just be buying it now as a collector. This is the kind of book that you buy for a collection. It's not necessarily the book that you buy to read, because you wouldn't spend $50 on the book if you haven't already read it, I'm assuming. For most people. I know there are people who would probably just dive right in and buy the pretty book for their shelves, regardless of whether they know they'll love it or not. I don't know. There are some people who do that. I don't know that I would. Personally, a lot of the books that I have bought as collection items are books that I have already read, like books that I read from the library for free, and I said, well, I want to own this book because I want to reread it. I want to have it so I can share it with other people, have it so that I can talk about it on videos, have it so I can, if someone visits, be able to recommend it to them, maybe even lend them my copy. There are a lot of books that I have read for free, read already, and then bought a copy to own. But generally when I buy that copy, I don't spend $50 on it. So the book is Red Rising. It's the series, Red Rising. Oh, okay, so sorry. Red Rising is the title. And I know the print may be reversed, like maybe a mirror image for you, but it's Red Rising. It is here on the cover, but it's so small you might not be able to see it very well. It's Red Rising by Pierce Brown. This is the collector's edition. It is in a beautiful, beautiful package. Beautiful package. It is all wrapped up. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's like, it's the deluxe edition of Red Rising. I have other books, because Red Rising is a series. This is the first in the series, but there have been other books since, and I have read, I've read a couple of them, but I know there are like huge fans of this series, and this would make an excellent gift for someone who is a huge fan of the series. That's so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah, this is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. We're going to have to investigate to figure out who the artist for the cover is and so on. So I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make an actual video that I can edit where I unbox the whole thing, because I want to showcase all the things that are inside. So forgive me for not doing that now. It's just because this is shrink wrapped, and it's a gift from the publishers. I want to honor the gift by making a video that I can share on the other platforms. So even though I do a lot of the unboxings and discussions here on YouTube, the publishers check my videos on Instagram, because that is how I got into the influencer program, if you want to call it that. I think they call it that. I got into the program based on my Instagram account, not my YouTube. So even though I promote the books here, discuss them here, unbox them here sometimes, do a lot of the discussion here, I also make short form content for Instagram to showcase the books, because that is how the publishers communicate with me. So I gotta make that video. So sorry I can't share that with you here, but when I do make it, I will post it as a short here on YouTube, so it will be accessible to you even if you don't have Instagram. So yeah, that's what came today. This is out on sale today, October 14th. So I got it when I was leaving home, And so even though we already came on live today, I had to come on again because I didn't want to miss the opportunity to share this on publication day. Red Rising by Pierce Brown, the deluxe edition, is out today. Check it out in stores if you are interested in that. This is out. It's so nice. It's heavy. Like, it's heavy. You can tell this like really high quality paper and all of that, and it's just beautiful. So this is from Penguin Random House from their Del Rey imprint. Check it out if you are interested. So aside from that, I did since I talked to you, I was still in the mood to read, and so I did I had a meeting and then I had a little more time, so I went on TikTok because I'm on all the platforms these days, like all the platforms very sporadically. I haven't posted a TikTok in a while. I haven't posted a TikTok in a while, but I went on there today just to see who was there, and I did some reading. I didn't really talk too much. I was just doing like a reading sprint, and there were a few people who joined me, so that's always good, just having company while you read. Like, you know, put on your live just to see who you can reach out to instead of doing things by yourself. So that's what I did today, and I was reading this, and I stopped and wrote some things down because I am about 45 pages from the end, and I don't know that my impression of the book now is going to change. But there are some things about this book that I really liked, especially in the beginning. But as I'm reading more into the book, there are things that are just bothering me a little bit more. And I feel like I have to explain because I have showcased this book so much. Like, I've spent a solid week and a half reading it, and I've talked to you about it so much that if my review is not good, like if my rating is not a 5-star, which is, it will not be a 5-star. If my rating is not a 4 or 4.5, which I'm seriously doubting unless something drastic happens in the last 40 pages, there's some things about this that really have bothered me, and I need to explain those things. So I'm gonna finish up the book so that I can explain those things to you. This is Full Bloom by Francesca Saratella, and we're reading about a young woman. Well, a young woman. She's 35. She's young. As you get older, you realize how young 35 and 30s really are. So it's about a 30-something-year-old woman who is navigating life at that time, where she is concerned about her future, even as she is making changes to align with how she wants her life to be. And someone gives her a custom fragrance that is supposed to help her see the world different, interact with the world the way she really wants to. So it's supposed to be something that empowers her, but I don't love a lot of the things that she does with this new power that she thinks she has. There are also some conversations in here, some political conversations that I don't like. So the author gives these conversations to the characters, and there'll be one character who's arguing for something from a perspective that I don't agree with, which is fine, but yeah. Hi guys, I see your messages. I'm not going to be on here for long because I am out running errands. I just wanted to pop in for a little bit. So if you have to go, I understand. I'm going to be on here maybe 2 or 3 more minutes. Yeah, so it's not that I disagree with the author including political discussion in a novel and just kind of like putting them in the middle. The book is not about those topics, but these discussions are there clearly because she wants to have them. And I don't disagree with the fact that those discussions are included. What I am having a little bit of a challenge with is how much time is given to those side characters who are making those statements that I consider to be off-putting. I'll tell you more about that when I'm done. I'm going to see if anything changes, and I'll tell you more about this hopefully tomorrow, because I only have, like I said, about 45 pages. So I think I'll be done with it this evening, and I'll be able to tell you like a more complete assessment of the book tomorrow. But for now, Full Bloom by Francesca Saratella is the book that I have out with me. And of course, the publishers gifted me the deluxe edition of Red Rising by Pierce Brown, which is published today, on sale today. Gorgeous, gorgeous collector's items. So I'm going to film a video later where I actually open up the package and share the entire gift with you. So like I said, was on here earlier today. I am out doing errands. I can't stay much longer, but just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you are having a wonderful afternoon or evening or morning, wherever it is that you are. Thank you so much for joining me, especially for those of you who were on here earlier and are joining me again. Rumi24, Runwright Reads Girly, is my #1 fan, and I so appreciate your being here. My cozy little library comes on every day, according to her schedule, of course, and so I appreciate her too. And for those of you who I have seen before or I'm seeing for the first time, thank you so much for being here. Please like the live before you go. If you like this, you may be interested in watching lives that have happened before. You can still access them as a playback or watch some of my videos. I haven't posted a video in a little bit because things have just been really, really crazy, and in a not good way. It's taking me a while to get back to that, so the lives are sufficing for me for right now, just to stay connected with you. So watch those if you are interested, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully early tomorrow. And until then, happy reading, happy afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining. See you later. Bye.